What's good? It's your boy Fat Boy Fish, late at night, and I just want to have my thoughts on reparations. Now, me personally, I would have had figured that our government would have gave me a little DNA check, little DNA, little splice just to see what I got up in me. You know what I'm saying? From all of our families, you hear so much, but I really want to know. I should not have to pay. I should not have to pay this. My people were slaves. You know what I'm saying? That should be one of the things that's in there on reparations. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta be truthful. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come out of pocket to find out what I am. I told y'all on my shows, you know what I'm saying? I'm jealous. You know what I'm saying? When anybody else want to know where they come from, all they gotta go to the library and get a book. It might even show their grandmama up in there. And y'all know I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. But back to reparations. You know what I'm saying? A piece of land. Man, I got folks back in the history of my family that just got took off their land. It's like when the Klan roll up on your house late at night, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do for you and your family? You know what I'm saying? You only one man or a couple mans. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole clan telling you, you better get out of here, nigger. Reparations. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who think that it's actually something that you shouldn't do. Like it's a bad thing. Like, oh my God, paying reparations, that's bad. Black people are just so bad. They do this and they do that and they do this. And it's like all these different stereotypes. You want to know what a stereotype is? You see it on the TV all the time. It's the way that we portray. You know what I'm saying? All in the media, all in the news. This all bad. This the saying that we got. Why every time something happen, they go to the black person that's not educated? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows this. You know what I'm saying? So, reparations. Man. Money and land. The land is old. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond old. And I can't see, okay, what they say, put us in all one state. Can we have one complete full state? Racism. Am I a separatist? Is it wrong to want to be with your people? Is it wrong to want to live amongst your people? Reparations. We've been asking for 150 years for reparations, and we're not going to stop as black people. I'm sorry. You're not going to get me to stop on some reparations. Now, I gave up. I gave up back in 99. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie with y'all like everybody else. I gave up on reparations because you had Bush and everything that he has said. I'll pay $100,000 to any slave that's around to this day. That's some cold. I'm about to cuss up in here. That's some cold ass business right there. You know what I'm saying? So like back in 1999, look it up on any article that you find it. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. I gave up. I just gave up on them. You know what I'm saying? I just gave on them. But in the back of my mind, I'm still like, man, they still owe that. Man, hell nah. They put our people through a whole lot. They got to answer for it. But I know through reparations, that's the only way somebody gonna be able to answer for it. Do you understand that? Put the money aside, put the land aside. The only way I'm gonna get some respect in here or off these people anywhere I go if it's paid. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I see it. Because if you don't pay it, they ain't gonna feel like something's been done wrong. That's simple facts right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cake and eat it too. It's like they got they white privilege and they got they influence, they got their money, they got their inherited wealth, they got all of that. And the only way I know my people gonna really be treated like people if reparations is paid, is acknowledged. First you gotta acknowledge it. Damn, you ain't even acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? And we sit there in our lives and we look at like, man, the United States government, a lot of people be sitting there thinking I'm unpatriotic and whatnot. Are you really? Are you really? Come on now, get out of here with that bull. You know what I'm saying? But A lot of us look at it like, man, we still waiting on the acknowledgement for it. And without that acknowledgement, we'll never get no respect. We really won't in this country because they not acknowledging what they have done to us. And then some black people, they think they so strong, like they don't need it. Like for all of y'all black folk, or y'all so-called black folk that's running around saying we don't need reparations or restitutions, I want you to go to Kinko's and write out a paper saying you won't accept it, and you got to let it go back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? They got to go right back into the fold with us since we don't need it so much. So you put a time on it, you put a little date on it, and you be a man or your woman or your word. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You say you wasn't going to take it, you give it right back to the fold. You know what I'm saying? But who are you to tell us what we need? Who are you? To me, you think you know your history. If you had your history, you would have some self-pride in yourself and you would love your people. You do not. So that tells me you don't care. You don't know enough about your history to have compassion for your people. Everybody got compassion for their people. Name one race of person that don't got no love and decency for their people. Name me one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it at all standpoints. We're not playing no games up over here. And you not going to get me to stop asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else now, I might have gave up. But it's a reason why we still here. And we still asking. You know what I'm saying? Gaining knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And what do we really want? All of us to stand for this one right here. Everybody, every black man, every black woman to come together. If we came together to get Obama in the office and we was all happy over that, we need to be happy over some reparations at least and start loving one another. Now, what will that do? That will scare, it will scare America to see us all back together again, having respect for one another. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have decency one another. But since we can't do that, we can get these reparations right now because it's old. You know what I'm saying? It's old. You know what I'm saying? It's old. 150 years. 100. That's like a whole anniversary right there that it hasn't been paid. I'm going to go on and get up off of here. But if y'all heard anything else on this channel, y'all know I stand for reparations. Y'all know this. I'm not one of them so-called black people that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It just hurts my heart. And I tell you again, it hurts my heart because the people who really needed it, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? They strong. They would have built a whole empire off of that money. That's why I'm so pissed off and mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what they would have had done. Now we got to pick up the pieces. Now we got to try to get something and do this and do that. And you better do something. You better do something with that. You better not let that go to waste. I look at it like, man, that's messed up. That's like setting somebody back. So you ain't going to stand up for this when you know they already been setting us back for so long. You know what I'm saying? Constantly setting us back. Because if they would have paid it off like they said they was, remember, it was a promise. Look at what your great-great-grandparents would have had built, this black empire that we have to build now from ground up. Am I wrong? Question, comment, like. Even if you a hater, tell me why. I don't care, because like I told you, Jehoshaphat still gonna be telling you the same. This is your boy Fat Boy Fish. I'm out.